Hello and welcome. Today I want to share something simple yet deeply powerful. How the present moment is the gateway to your intuition. We often search outside ourselves for answers, but the deepest, the clearest truth emerges not from the mind, but from presence. This is where your intuition lives, not in the past, not in the future thinking, but simply here, in the stillness of now. Intuition is not something you generate through effort. It's something that we access when we become still. Eckhart Tolle, spiritual teacher, he's very well known. I refer to him on my channel often. He says that the moment you become aware of the present moment, something within you begins to awaken. And what awakens is your consciousness, your inner knowing. And when you are present, you are no longer identified with the stream of thought. And in that spaciousness, insight arises effortlessly. Thought is old. It's past-based, shaped by memory or fear. But intuition is now. It arises fresh. It's unfiltered by the mind's conditioning. You may have noticed this when you're walking and suddenly a quiet knowing appears, or you meet someone and you feel like this unexplainable kind of yes or no towards them. That's intuition. It doesn't argue, it doesn't explain. It simply is, and you recognize it not with logic, but with presence. But you only recognize it if you're truly here, fully aware, not lost in the mind, not thinking about the future, not thinking about the past. You're just simply in the present moment. There's a lot of talk on intuition in the spiritual community, and there are courses on how to develop it, and I think that's okay. But personally, I wouldn't put too much effort on trying to be intuitive. We are all intuitive. I don't believe that one person has a greater gift of intuition than the other. It's just that they've learned how to tap into it. They've learned to become aware of it. And I would also say that it's not important that you go out of your way to strengthen your intuition or become more intuitive. The priority needs to be presence. That's number one. And intuition can be a byproduct of being present. Because if you're not present and you're not practicing stillness and you're not coming into the present moment, you're never really going to get intuition anyways, because you're going to be blocking it through being distracted by this and that and the other thing, through thinking about things too much, or always thinking about the past, or whatever it may be. But when you just slow down and you come to your breath and you allow yourself to be here, then intuition can come. And sometimes, I would say most of the time, it's spontaneous. You may just get an answer about something you were wondering about. I know that people sometimes get an intuition when they're in the shower. Well, why is that? It's because they're still. The shower may be meditative. They're coming into the present moment. And then all of a sudden, there it is. It's like, oh, I was wondering about that. And then you have an answer, and it's like, finally. So the more that you can put yourselves in positions to come to your breath, to be still, to be present, even when you're interacting with people, if you bring your awareness into the body and practice inner body awareness, like I've talked about on the channel here, the right response will just come about. It will just come from being present, not from being up in your head, not from thinking so hard about it, or what should I say, or what should I do. Just bringing yourself into the body. Because practicing inner body awareness brings you to the present moment. And it's through the present moment that intuition can arise, and then the right response will just naturally come. So let's practice together. Just a few moments of presence right now, wherever you are, and just pause. Feel your body from the inside and become aware of your breath. Notice the sensations in your hands. Feel the energy in your feet. And listen to the silence behind the sounds. No need to name anything, just be here. You're not trying to receive an answer. You are simply being still. From stillness, intuition can arise. Again, often people will ask, how do I strengthen my intuition? The real question is, can you become quiet enough to hear it? That's the priority here. Presence is the priority, not intuition. And when you stop trying to force insight and instead rest in awareness, then intuition comes to you. It's a byproduct of being present. Sometimes it arrives as a subtle feeling, other times as a sudden clarity, but it never feels rushed or anxious. It's just sure of itself. It carries the same peace as the present moment itself. Your intuition is not separate from your being. It's the natural intelligence that flows through you when you're not distracted by thought or by anything else going on in the world. When you're deeply present, you know. You don't have to chase answers. You just need to wake up to the now. So thank you for spending this moment with me. If this spoke to you, I invite you to return to presence as often as you can, not just to strengthen your intuition, but to reconnect with the truth of who you are. See you in the next video.